It's more impressive. He's 44. He's 44 years old.
He's 47, it says.
47, Jesus.
Jake Paul will fight anyone but like an actual competitor.
He is. He tried.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Most boxers are pussies. I'm not gonna hold you. The only like boxers I respect are like old heads, old head boxers,
or not best like option for Jake Paul.
Yeah,
right now.
everybody. You realize how many people are undefeated in boxing? They're all pussies. They all duck each other.
Like I said, Jake Paul is not fighting no name.
Boxers are actually pussy. Like every nigga is undefeated.
I don't think you can, sadly.
I think I can. Gladly. Pussy.
Like there's no way Floyd Mayweather is 50 what? Like 50 something and all? Was facing actual comp. This nigga fought Conor McGregor from the UFC. And that counted?
Nah, that was for a money fight, okay? That was smart,
I'm telling you. Yeah, he's smart at making money, but they all suck. Alright, if they were actually to fight each other, you know, maybe then I'd be impressed. But nah, these niggas be ducking each other. Like, if I was in boxing, I would not be ducking no nigga who's 50 and 0.
But no one's fighting you then. You gotta understand that. You could call whoever you want. No one's gonna fight you and risk their record unless...
Yeah, I know, because they're a bunch of pussies. And I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that you're a pussy. Okay, yeah, Ali wouldn't have ducked me. Ali wouldn't have ducked me. You're gonna be there
fighting no names as well.
Tyson wouldn't have ducked me. Tyson wouldn't have ducked me. Well, I can't fight comp because they all ducking me.
No, you're either gonna have like a really low record, not low, but like a tiny record compared to everyone else.
Yeah, okay, and my record's more respectable.
And you're gonna be a no name, and no one's gonna fight a no name.
My record's gonna be more respectable. I'm gonna call you out on bullshit.
No, it's not. Yeah, even if you're undefeated.
Yeah, you guys won't fight me because you're pussy. You don't want to lose your record. I understand. It's alright. Floyd, you can go run away, go hide in a corner.
You can say that, and then when they point out you're like 3-0, and they're like 30-0, like what are you gonna say then?
I'm 3-0 against people who are near my level.
How? Okay. You're fighting no names as well.
Okay. Well, I can't fight any big dogs.
You're 3-0 fighting no names. You gotta remember that. You're not fighting no world champions at 3-0.
Well, I can't because they keep ducking. They keep running from me. It's not my fault.
But no one's fighting a no name. That doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna say that.
Unless you're Conor McGregor, right? Like,
what do you mean nobody's fighting a no name? Megastar. They love no names clearly because they're like 30-0. Do you like?
They have a record.
They're like
30-0.
They have a record against what? Scrubs. They love people like me, so fight me. That's just me. If I was in boxing, that's what I'd say. You want no names? I'm right here.
You gotta be a name.
What you're saying, you don't realize. Saying is right. They have fought no names. That's who they're fighting.
If I'm a no name, why don't they want to fight me?
Where they're at compared to where you're at, they're not gonna. You're gonna be like too low of a no name. They're gonna be like too big of a big name.
So what is a like? Can you even name the last?
Like if you called out Jake Paul right now and you were 3-0, he's not fighting you because you're a no name.
What do you mean he's not fighting?
He wouldn't care if you're like.
Not if I call him out.
He doesn't care about your record.
No, people would love me. Even if you know how many people would love me? Because I'm saying facts. I go on podcasts. These guys are ducking me because they're scared. They don't want to fight me. People like him. Who else? Who else is like? Yeah, I could just call out all the top tiers.
You could.
And then when they don't fight me, because they're scared, they don't want to lose their record.
No name, bro.
But I'm the perfect opponent. That's the you don't understand that they like fighting people like me, right? Because I'm a free win. I'm a no name.
You're okay. Look, when you're calling out,
I'm a no name.
Like 30.
You're acting like you act like fighting Benji is impressive. Who is he? He was a YouTuber. Okay, he's not fighting anybody impressive either. He's also a no name. He's also a no name. He's also a no name. Okay, no name. Pro boxers are scared too. They won't fight anybody.
You just compared someone that's 0-0 versus someone that's 0-0.
Bro, name.
What are you talking about?
Name a boxer. Name a boxer. Tell me.
Floyd Mayweather.
Who has he fought? Tell me like 5 opponents that he's fought. Okay. Okay. Okay then. Shut up.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Name
Can I
5
speak?
people he's fought.
Conor McGregor.
Yep.
Manny Pacquiao.
Yep.
Oscar.
Alright, you looked it up. Shut up. You looked it up. You looked it up. Shut up.
These
Stop
are all
talking.
off the top of my head.
You looked it up. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. You looked it up.
Okay. Sure.
You looked it up.
You could go look it up.
You looked it up. There's no way you know who Floyd Mayweather fought. What was his 37th fight?
I don't know that.
Okay.
Into boxing.
Alright. Alright, thank you.
There's
Alright.
probably some world champion though, just saying. Oh. Probably not no name, to be fair.
I'm just saying, like I said, Ali would have fought me. Tyson would have fought me.
No.
But Floyd wouldn't have fought me.
What?
Floyd wouldn't have not fight me. If I was a pro boxer and I would have called out Ali or Tyson back in the day, they would have gotten in the ring with me.
Back in the day, that's different. That was when like boxing was like completely different, bro.
That's when they weren't pussies, you know. Yeah. Okay.
They were worried about their fucking stupid ass record.
Yeah. All right.
Like they're playing a fucking rainbow match and worrying about their MMR.
I mean,
you worry about dropping in ranks.
Record, it actually does matter. Okay, so
Alright.
Too bad.
Not nowadays, 'cause it doesn't matter.
Yes, nowadays your record does matter. If you
going against, like, luck, they're like pro players going in public lobbies.
name a pro boxer right now that has a negative record that you know.
I don't
Please.
fucking watch boxing.
Exactly. You don't
They
have
don't
to,
have
'cause
negative
there are no
records.
names.
They don't have negative records because they're ducking each other.
can't.
They're ducking each
the
other.
record
They're
is-
ducking
you
each other.
can't
They don't
have
have
a bad
negative records
record.
because they're ducking each other. They won't fight
Yes,
each
I
other.
understand
That's
that.
why the top 10 people won't fight each other because they're pussies. They're scared. They're scared to lose their record. They suck.
They can't fight each
Okay.
other yet. That's why they're building it up. You
They're
goof.
building up what? Building up what?
So
What are they building up?
the hype.
What, they want to go 60 and 0?
It's because they're fucking losers who care about
Yeah, they're scared.
money.
They're scared.
They want fucking money. That's all they fucking care about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why their record is so valid.
They're
Bro.
like super greedy.
Exactly.
It's crazy. If they literally did the fight, they're already making mad fucking money. They don't need to do all that shit. They can literally just fight other pro boxers who are at their level and still make crazy amounts of money. They don't need to do that bullshit. They fucking
That's what they're doing though. They're
like
you
they're
know
fighting
blowing up the
10
hype.
locks. They're fighting like 20 locks.
Yeah, 20 locks. Then maybe they do like once in a while. They do like one Ivan or something. Kind of impressive.
how
Ivan in there.
How about when you guys
Throw
become a
Ivan
pro
in there.
boxer and then try calling out, I don't know, someone high level once you get like 3-0 or something.
I would, and you know
See
what
how
they
that works
do?
out.
They would
It
ignore
wouldn't
me.
work out.
They would
you
ignore
would
me.
still be a no name.
They would ignore me because they're scared.
It's 'cause they're
Exactly.
Tyson or Ali
Tyson,
would not take
yeah,
that shit.
they would
They'd
not.
come down and beat my
Telling
ass.
you, yeah, they would.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Okay,
They'd
these
come
new
down, do their
boxers.
arms, take the fight, and then beat my ass.
They wouldn't fight you because they're not scared. They wouldn't make them no money. That's the
They
thing.
wouldn't make them.
They're pussies. They're pussies.
All right, let's
They care
say no,
about
no.
fucking
But what he
rings.
what they wouldn't no. Like hypothetically, right? I'm on the same level as Floyd Mayweather, around the same level. It's good money. He would not take that fight. You know why? Because he's scared of his record.
No, because
He's scared of losing his record.
Money.
He's scared of his record. I
you
said it would make him
understand
good
why
money. I just
Conor
said it would
and-
make him good money. I said it would. Everything is. I'm
Then he would
unfair.
probably do the fight then.
No, he wouldn't.
Are you
Because he would be
dumb?
ducking me. He'd be ducking me.
No.
He's scared. He's scared. Especially not Floyd. He would not. He's scared. Okay. He'd be cowering at the sight
Okay.
of somebody on his level calling him out. You know why? Because he has no excuses after that.
Call him out, right?
You have no excuses after that. Yeah, he had he
He still
just
fights
doesn't want to fight
now.
me.
You understand that,
He doesn't
right?
wanna fight me.
Even though it doesn't count.
Who does he
towards, like,
fight? Logan
his
Paul,
personal
nigga?
record. Yes.
He still fights now.
Logan
He's
Paul.
washed up. He's
Logan Paul, Conor McGregor.
Exactly.
Like, who is he fighting?
He's a fucking pussy. Scared of
Yeah,
his, like,
he's
No,
scared.
because he
scared.
retired. He's
Won't
fit.
fight anybody on his
He's
level.
fighting. He's entertaining at this point, bro.
He's always been doing that. He's never actually he's pussy. He's pussy. He's always been.
You
always
go into
been.
boxing and tell me how it is to fight someone.
I would, and you know what?
You
I
wouldn't.
wouldn't be scared to fight a nigga.
What are
Okay.
you trying to say?
You go prove me wrong. Go get 3-0 or 4-0 or whatever. Call someone out and do the plan you guys are telling me right now. See if you get any fight.
I'm telling you, we're not gonna get any fights because you know why? They're ducking.
Exactly. Because you would be a no-name. They're not ducking. They don't know who you are. You're making no.
They're ducking.
You guys wouldn't make no bread,
They're
bro.
ducking. They're ducking. Let me go 3-0. Oh yeah. Let me go 21-0 like these losers. 21-0 against low tier comp. Then I'm gonna call out some top tiers. All right. And guess what they're gonna do? No, anybody near me, 21. Anybody else who's like 20-0 will not fight me. You know why? Because they're scared of that record.
No, they probably would.
No, they wouldn't.
Because someone's O has to go, man. And then boom.
It's because they're cowards. They are really pussies. Like, why? Who fucking does that? Fucking build up to like the big name?
They're trying to. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do, bro.
People did that shit in any other sport, like the NBA.
No, it only happens in boxing. I'm pretty sure.
Like, that's some pussy shit on a stack.
Exactly.
I mean, that's how it's built, so you can't really change that, bro.
Well, yeah, you can. You can call out other fighters.
No, but that's not gonna happen.
You know, we're gonna, and then
everyone back then in
the media would love you. You know how much like people would love you for that?
That doesn't happen.
People would love you for calling out all these fighters and calling them pussy. You know how much respect you get from people like Mike Tyson and shit? Alright? He's probably tired of seeing these pussy ass boxers. Exactly. He would probably come out the ring right now. I know he would definitely fight Floyd because he hates that nigga. You know why? Because he's pussy.
Floyd.
He's pussy.
No, they can.
He's pussy. And Floyd would never. You know why? Because he's scared. He's scared. He would never.
No.
Ali and Tyson weren't doing that shit.
They weren't ducking nobody.
This is a different
nigga.
time though. Like, call whoever you want out. Yeah. See, that's the problem.
They were chasing the comp.
Oh shit! I didn't. I didn't call. I didn't realize. They weren't scared. That was a real nigga sport.
Like, imagine if like the NBA players, like NBA teams, got to pick and choose who they went against, and they only fucking like the fucking the Warriors kept going against like
the fucking Hornets with Kemba Walker.
Yeah.
Like wow, so impressive for beating the Timberwolves. You know, the Timberwolves, the Suns.
And then eventually they got around to like a mid-team, like the Heat. You know, and then they worked their way up.
The excitement that would build, though, if that did happen,
there would be no excitement because they're not facing anybody.
It would build.
Lock.
Only retards fall for
Lock.
shit like that.
If
you
the
understand
Lakers,
why
lock,
mega fights are so impressive? Because it takes forever.
Impressive.
They are.
They're not impressive. They're not.
Okay.
How can you say that it's impressive? It's not.
Not impressive, but like the hype is worth it, bro.
Lock. If the Los Angeles Lakers
the hype
were to beat San Antonio Spurs in a 4-game series, would you call them title contenders?
But it's not the point, though.
No, because San Antonio sucks. You know, there's no hype there because we knew that the Lakers should beat them. It's the same thing with these no names.
Yeah, but then think about it like this: when Golden State and like I don't know Brooklyn meet in the finals, after they don't do it for like ever.
You know, Golden State and Brooklyn are two good teams. Like
that's the
decent
thing.
Teams.
Two good boxers, don't always like. The best of the best don't always fight.
Why?
This is a professional league.
Yeah.
Why
look,
do you have to,
I know. Look, I know Ali's not fighting or Mayweather's not fighting no top tier every goddamn fight. But like, come on, at least throw some decent people in there.
He is, bro. Kind of, I think.
But you don't even know.
He already beat all of them, so like, I don't know who else is there.
You know, I'm just saying.
Hey, his last fight was a money fight. Okay.
I'm just saying, if Conor McGregor was like, up and coming, top tier boxer, he would not have fought him.
Yeah, but he skipped all that because he had a name.
Yeah. He skipped all that because he saw a win. He said, "Oh wow, my record will not be negatively impacted by this guy." Yeah, it's how it be. alright. I'm just saying, me as a boxer, I wouldn't be no bitch. Okay, I'd be gladly fighting all these undefeated people. Any chance I got.
Yeah, but like, what happens if you lose twice?
Well, then that sucks. I lost twice.
Yeah, it sucks, and then you're not boxing anymore. You go like that's what happens.
Yeah, well, I'd rather lose twice than be undefeated against bombs.
Money.
Okay. I'd rather work a 9 to 5 than duck other niggas in a professional sport that I play.
You don't have to duck people. You just gotta choose your fights calculated. So
that's like me choosing to 1v1 you every time at First Ward.
You duck the good fighters.
You know, I duck Keon when I go to First Ward, and I face you, Ivan, and DJ every time.
You gotta remember, your record is very important in this sport.
Yeah. Well, so is my my dignity, you know.
Okay.
You know, my pride. I ain't gonna be fighting no bitch ass
Yeah, your pride
niggas.
could be, you know, top of the top.
I'll get another job.
You're like negative in no boxing.
Yeah,
your pride still be there.
You know what? At least I won't be pussy. At least I won't be pussy. Alright. I can say I never ducked a fight. I never ran.
And then they point out your record and say, "Oh, you're 3-7."
3-7. Yeah.
Shut up.
You know what? Guess what? It's more respectable than 35-0. Okay, with your shitty boxers that you faced.
Actually, no, it's not.
Actually, yes, because I didn't duck comp. Okay.
No.
I didn't duck comp.
Losing to like 7 Alis is better than
yeah.
But you're not fighting 7 Alis. You're fighting 7 no-names if you're losing that many times, and that's the truth. Okay. At least if you're going 35-0, there's some level of comp in there.
I 35-0, and I call out Mayweather. He's not fighting me.
I mean, maybe just how big your name is.
Nah, I'm top. I'm like face of the boxing. 35-0.
Then yeah,
I call
they
him
would
out.
probably make the fight in a 1-2 year.
He would probably duck me because he's pussy.
No.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to lose his record. He loses once. What happens?
The money is there.
You
have a name.
He loses.
Fights.
He loses once.
The people would want
Guess what? He loses once. His whole image is done, bro.
You're acting like
career ended. His legacy is ruined.
That's what he didn't fight for every time he fought.
Legacy is ruined.
He fought for. He did that every time he fought.
Did pick people he had a really good chance against beating. You know, he had a really good chance of beating like almost everybody he's fought.
Cause he's probably that good, you know. I don't know.
Well, obviously he's pretty decent, but yeah, he didn't go against much comp. Maybe like sprinkle a couple in there. There's probably like 6, 7, 10 actually impressive fights. Maybe
that's what you have to do to get there, man. Remember, no telling him is fighting
27 knockouts. You're telling me all 27 knockouts that he has were like against comp?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I didn't watch all his
probably for you.
And you.
Yeah, right now. I have no boxing training. I mean, hey.
Alright, when you become a pro boxer and you're 7-0, call someone out.
I will.
That's also
pussy.
Around your range.
7-0. Any 7-0 boxers that want to fight me? You know, I think 7-0 boxers are a little bit more respectable though, because they probably don't really care much about their record either. I mean, I'd hope. You know, you're only 7-0. You're not nothing.
No, that's you're building yourself, man.
You build yourself. How about I build
that's
you?
7 fights, man.
Floyd Mayweather Sr. That's cringe.
Hey, even still, pros are still good, I guess.
Well, obviously they're still good, but there's a difference between like LeBron and fucking I don't know, J.R. Smith. Okay, one's good, the other one's like, you know, top tier.
Are you LeBron in this situation?
No, but I wouldn't be surprised if like LeBron beats J.R. Smith in a 1v1. Same goes for boxing, you know. Like, sure, Floyd Mayweather could get fucking knocked out by, I don't know, fucking some random nigga named like Jackson Lewis or some shit. But is it gonna happen? Probably not. Okay.
Alright, you make it work, man.
Yeah. You know, Butterbean probably would have knocked out Floyd.
When you're 30 and 0, you go out there and fight no one.
Are you meat munching right now? Are you meat munching Floyd and all the top boxers? Yes, I would. If I was 30 and 0,
you're 30 and 0,
I'm calling out every nigga.
Some cocksucker called out me. I don't care if he's fucking like, oh no. Yeah, I'm coming for your head.
You would like.
I'm killing
full
you.
Fight camp, full 3 months build up.
Yes.
Or whatever.
You don't understand what integrity and like.
If I'm 30 and 0, like, what do you think I'm gonna be like? Nah, I ain't gonna fight the 12 and 0 guy. Like, no, I'm clearly better than him. I'm gonna demolish him and embarrass him.
30 and 0. I'm gonna prove that I'm 30 and 0.
And you know how you're gonna get there? By fighting people that are also
anybody.
Anybody.
They're fucking Ali. I don't give a fuck who they are. I will fight them.
Realistically, they'll be a
actually,
1-2 no-name.
Maybe I decline the 60-year-old who's about to retire and clearly has lost like his 7 fights. The last 7 previous fights. Maybe I decline him, but anybody else up for free reigns, man.
To get up there, you gotta fight some no-names, okay? Some low comp as well.
Yeah, I might just pummel you on TV for 30 minutes straight.
What happens when you get to the top? You just decline fights from people because you're a bitch.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
If I'm at the
choose
top,
who you fight.
I'm not gonna fucking I'm not gonna be a pussy.
But how are you gonna get there, huh? You're not gonna fight world champions every single time.
If I had the chance, I would.
Whatever.
I never said that.
You're still gonna fight no names until you're like 30 and 0.
Like if I'm 30 and 0, I'm gonna go against a guy who's fucking 4 and 0, 12 and 0, fucking 45 and 0. I'm gonna go against
anybody.
I'm not a bitch.
Hell, you can even go 0 and 47, and you call me out. I'm still fighting you. Like, I don't care. Especially if I have a belt. If I have a belt, I'm fighting anybody. Come take this belt from me. I dare you. And I'm calling out top comp too.
You're not really a fucking.
If you have a belt, you can call whoever you want. Realistically,
I know, and I will. I'm going on like a hitman run, like I'm hunting the Akatsuki type thing. I'm going through the entire top 10 list.
No one can say they're undefeated until they defeated everyone.
And I will. If I lose, I lose. Sometimes if I lose and it's my time to retire, I'm gonna retire. I'm not like, that's just how it be sometimes. Like, obviously. If let's say I go through the top 10 boxers in the league, I get through 6 of them. I'm fine. Look, I beat 6 of the top 10 boxers.
If you fight 6 people, that's gonna take like 2 years, bro.
Exactly.
Actually,
it'll be like a 5-year tourney. I don't care. I'm going through the top 10 list, especially if I had a belt.
It's gonna change in that time though.
Okay, and it will just go in order.
And then you would be. You get clapped and then you fight.
I get clapped. Well, if I lose, I lose. I went. You know how fire that'd be? A nigga who wasn't scared to box other people like he should be.
There's a lot of boxers in that.
Not really.
Yes.
Not any that I see. Too many ducking. Well, I'm just saying.
What boxers are ducking right now?
I'm just saying, if like a lot of like what I watched the video earlier, bro. It was like 90% of the professional boxers have less than 3 losses. 3 losses or less. You can't tell me 90% of like professional boxers. Like, why is that even a thing? To have less than 3 losses?
That's society now. That's the boxing society, bro.
That's the boxing society.
And boxers,
the pussy society.
After they get 3 or whatever, they kind of stop because they're not getting signed or whatever. No contracts because they prefer.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 21 and 3 is not good enough. Okay.
No, if you get a lot of wins, you counterbalance it,
Yeah.
But if you're like 3 and like 7 and 4, Negative record.
Well, obviously, if you, I'm not talking about negative records. I'm talking about like you have a good, you're a good boxer. You're calling out other good boxers. You should be calling out other good boxers. You shouldn't be calling out fucking, I don't know, goddamn Jake Paul or KSI, nigga like that.
Jake Paul is valid actually.
Yeah, he's 5-0, right? Or whatever. He doesn't count yet.
Actually,
like, why even, like, what's the point in the record when they're against fucking scrubs?
Exactly. How impressive is that?
You gotta fight
Five
scrubs and
wins.
be big. Remember that.
Like, I would rather lose to Ali than win against a fucking scrub. I'd rather have the loss against
I'd rather
Ali
get
than record.
KO'd by
But
Mike Tyson
that's not
than
impressive.
knock out Deji. I'm sorry.
But winning against a loser is...
What is more impressive, winning or losing? That's
Look, I would rather have a loss against Ali on my record than a win against a fucking Deji.
I'd rather win than lose. I don't know what you're trying. I don't understand.
And that's why you're a pussy.
If you're losing
Exactly.
3 times, you're not gonna.
He has the mentality
After
of
that,
the
you're not going
boxers,
anywhere.
bro.
I'm sorry.
He has the boxer's mentality. He's perfect.
No,
for
it's
this
the common
sport.
sense mentality. Do you want to win or lose? Any
rather-
sport, any sport.
I would
I
rather...
wanna be-
Any sport, win or lose.
I
Any
want to be.
sport.
I want to be considered one of the greatest, bro. I ain't gonna
Okay,
be.
and you have to get there
And
somehow.
no, yeah, I do by winning against
I would
comp.
rather fight and lose against fucking Muhammad Ali than fucking fight and win against Deji.
Okay, you could lose
If I
it
had a
3
choice
times.
and I was a boxer, if I had a choice and I was a boxer, and I had a choice to either go against Ali or Deji, who do you think I'm fucking choosing? Who would you choose, Locke?
I'm not.
Already know your
Well,
answer.
in this
Already know your
situation,
answer. Already know your
in this
answer.
situation, you're losing 3 times. I would rather win to Deji 3 times than lose.
You're such a pussy.
After you
That's-
lose,
that's why.
you're 0-3 and you're not
Bro,
fighting
Locke,
anymore.
have you
Think
seen the
about
UFC?
That. UFC's different.
Why?
Your record
why?
doesn't matter
Yeah.
as much.
Why are they? Why is the record? Why is the record?
You know why?
Like, a lot of
Because
them
they
have
don't
losses.
make their fights. They don't make
A
their
top-
fights.
Yeah, you know
Dana
why?
does. The
'Cause they're
matchmakers
not
do.
pussy. Dana
No,
knows.
'cause they don't
the
make
UFC
their-
fighters
they don't
aren't
choose their
pussy.
fights.
The UFC fighters aren't pussy.
No,
They're
because they don't
fighting
choose
these
their
niggas.
fights. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you
they're
why.
not
They don't
pussy.
choose their
They're
fights.
not pussy. And they're not pussy.
They
I
don't
guarantee
choose their
you,
fights.
Conor
Do
McGregor
you
had a
understand
choice
that?
to choose. He would not be ducking these niggas. He wouldn't.
Ducking who? He wants to
He
fight
wouldn't be ducking.
whoever.
Exactly. So why can't Floyd do that?
He does. He chooses who he wants to fight because he's top G, bro.
He ducks. He ducks. That's why he sucks.
Have you seen
He
his
sucks.
last
He ducks.
his last fight with Conor McGregor? He chose to fight him,
Yeah,
right?
you know why? Because Conor didn't have experience. And you know Conor McGregor.
No, because that was
He did.
that.
He did it
You know
'cause
how
he's
much
him.
money he made from that? Look that up.
Yes, I know how much money he made.
Okay, then
He made
I don't,
enough.
Bro, I don't care if you're 0-0 like Conor was. I'm taking that fight. If it's making me that much, I don't care.
Okay, so fight a 60-0 guy. Fight somebody on your tier. Fight
Do
somebody
you
else
want
who's
9
also
figures,
50-0.
Keon? Would you fight someone
Look,
for 9
look,
figures?
If I'm a boxer and I'm doing it for a job, that means I enjoy it. I'm not gonna fucking lower myself to being a fucking like.
Yeah, when you're 50-0 and choose what you want to do.
I'm pretty sure me fighting like somebody who's, if I'm 50-0, me fighting another person who's like 40, like on my level would make more than enough money.
Look, if they don't, like I
Yeah,
said, I
like-
said this like 10 minutes ago. You don't need to fucking do that shit to make a good living.
You
You don't
do,
need fucking 900k. I can make 200k a fight and be fucking happy.
but
Living my
you
life.
wouldn't be. I don't think you would be making 200k a fight. That's like
Like-
a lot.
Like the shit.
That's
you
a
don't-
lot.
Like you don't seem to understand that.
What?
What they're making with normal fights is more than enough. They don't need that fucking million fight match. They don't need that shit.
You don't want 9 figures for one fight?
Need it. If I'm a boxer and I enjoy the sport, I'm not doing it for the fucking money.
Even if it's one fight, you could continue fighting. It's not like this is your last fight. I mean, for Floyd it was, but boom.
Well, yeah, he can continue making the 200k or whatever.
He at that point, Floyd literally beat like everyone. Like he was like Top G. That's why he took the fight. Like he was getting old, but still. Top G, fought everyone, had the legacy, had the titles. He fought everyone.
Top pussy.
How? Who else was there for him to fight?
Like, I found the statistic. It says within top 10 of their division, 50 boxers within top 10 of their division are undefeated.
Okay, that's because
33% are undefeated. 33% are undefeated. That is a super high. Like, that's super high.
That's super high.
No, because they're good. Okay.
They haven't fought each other. Like, they haven't fought each other. They don't fight each other.
Think about it like
crazy.
This. They will eventually, okay?
They will eventually when they're washed and nobody wants to watch it.
When they're washed, okay.
When they're washed and they're taking like 12 losses in a row.
Wait, can you look up the age of the average, like, the person in that?
Age of the average person? And what?
Yeah. Like, the top 10. Whatever.
Probably like 26.
That's young. That's very young. For boxing? Yeah. You don't want to, like, you know, put all your eggs in one basket and then get clapped right away.
These people are usually spending their whole lives doing that shit. They grew up boxing. So it's no different than any other sport. You stupid.
Bro, I was looking up the age thing, right? And for a second, the thing said that boxers live 9 to 12 years on average. And then I remember, and then I looked at it, and it was talking about dogs. Jesus Christ. I was like, what?
It's fucking... All athletes who are top tier have been doing it since they were fucking like 2. Put all your eggs in one basket. They have been doing that. That's what you gotta do to be the best. What do you think LeBron did when he was a kid? What do you think Kobe did when he was a kid? What do you think LeBron? What do you think fucking Jordan did? What do you think Ali did? Tyson?
You become a boxer and you tell me how it works out then, okay?
Look, you're not a boxer either and you're still talking. You can't use that argument. You're not a fucking boxer either.
Anyways, most of those people are like sued or like pretty young. Just say that.
You become a boxer and you call out someone.
You're not a boxer either. Don't say that shit.
You don't understand the point then. Because your logic, I'm saying your logic wouldn't work if you did it.
You're trying to invalidate what I'm saying because I'm not a boxer.
I'm telling you to go prove me wrong using your method, and when you prove me right, you could just tell me I'm right.
Look, you're not a boxer.
You wouldn't get the fight. No, I'm telling you to go prove me wrong. Go ahead.
Prove yourself right. Prove yourself right and be a boxer. And, you know.
I don't have to.
Fight. Fucking idiot.
You go fight a world champion at 0-0, 1-0, 2-0. Go ahead.
This is why boxing doesn't, like, nobody watches boxing. That's why. Exactly why. You're picking and choosing these pussy fights. Like, alright, man. Nobody wants to watch that shit. It's the reason why UFC is, like, you know, more popular.
It's not.
It is. But exactly.
That's because they don't make their fights. They have people that make their fights for them.
Because we see interesting fights. You know, I don't want to see Conor McGregor go against Joe Schmo.
The people don't. The people basically make the fights.
Exactly. You know, entertaining. They're entertaining. I'm not watching. Yeah, I'm not watching Joe Schmo getting knocked out by fucking Conor McGregor every week. No, I'm seeing an actual good fight. You know. That boxers shouldn't be able to choose their fights either, by the way. If UFC doesn't get to choose their fights and it's, you know, entertaining, boxers shouldn't be able to either. They should just have to fight who they fight.
Boxers aren't really they're not
skilled. You know, maybe it would take more skill.
Company.
You know, more skilled fights. You know, maybe if they actually had to fight comp, a 21-0 record wouldn't, you know, would actually be impressive. You know.
They do fight comp actually, man. Believe it or not.
Every fucking 4 years.
Yeah. Once every 10 opponents. You know, out of Mayweather's 50 wins, 10 of them were actually good boxers. It was every 10th. Once he got to, you know, once he got to 10 fights, he was like, oh wow, I'll fight actual.
I don't understand how you guys would do this without fighting scrubs for at least half of your fights.
We never said that we would.
Yeah,
then how would you complete this?
We would chase the comp.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
We would chase the comp, but I'm telling you, we wouldn't get it.
Specifically choose scrubs.
Yeah, I can't go out and go 0-0 and fight fucking the top #1 guy. Obviously,
exactly. Then
I'm gonna fight people
or
that are my level.
People
until I get to their level, and then I call them out.
When he's fucking like 20-0, he's still fighting these losers.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that?
20-0 is not impressive.
When he's at the top, he's still fighting fucking dickheads. When he's at the top, he's still fighting losers. That's my point. Mayweather.
Not really.
He's still fighting cocksuckers who don't know how to fight.
No, that's,
and then, like,
that's definitely not true.
10 fights later, he'll hop in the ring with someone who's actually decent.
That's not true.
It is.
It's not. Maybe he just beat them because he's better, you know.
Well, he's
better
than,
obviously.
You know, if you win, you're better, yeah. But there's people he hasn't won against.
He can't fight everyone. There would not be enough time.
Well, he can fight. He doesn't need to fight everyone in the fucking like boxing league. He can definitely fight everyone at the top when he's there.
Yeah, and that's what you know he tried to do at the end of his career.
He didn't really try. Yeah, at the end of his fucking career.
When beating him, when
he was older,
it doesn't make nobody cares anymore. Wow, you beat a 40-year-old Mayweather. You're so good at boxing, man.
Actually, that is impressive. If you beat Mayweather, even if
watch 40-year-old
beat him.
This is exactly what happened. Well, people like you, Locke, would be like, well, he beat Wash Mayweather. The old washed-up Mayweather.
You're acting like beating Mayweather is not impressive. I don't know where you got that from.
He's old. It's not his prime.
What, 40?
If I beat what disease? Oh, hold on.
Like put LeBron against Jordan right now, and he'll fucking win.
Who?
LeBron against Jordan right now, and he'll fucking win. LeBron.
But you know how crazy? Nah, I don't know.
Yeah, you fucking.
Actually, no, that would go crazy. I don't care. Jordan would be LeBron would be better than Jordan.
Locke, if I beat Muhammad Ali when he had Parkinson's disease at like 60 years old, is it still impressive? No.
Bro, you're acting like Mayweather is like
it's not.
an 80-year-old man when he's
still capable of fighting. This is what happened.
He's not
though.
even
You're
that
not fighting.
old.
You're like you're not even fighting
that's
prime.
Like he's still
you're not fighting him at his peak.
He's in his prime still, basically.
You're not fighting him at his peak.
It doesn't matter. He's still good. He's 50-0.
Just because he's good doesn't mean he's his peak. Sure, look, it's
okay.
It
doesn't matter.
Like, oh, wow.
It still doesn't matter.
Floyd,
the record's still there. He
can
still fight. He's an elite defender still. I don't know
elite
what
defender.
else.
He's good at boxing, but
he's good at defense.
It's prime.
Doesn't matter. He's still Floyd Mayweather.
I mean, obviously, I'd call him out too. I'd call him out. I'll wash him real quick. You know, but it wouldn't be as impressive as somebody who's in their prime.
If Logan Paul couldn't beat him, I don't think you can. Sorry to say.
Logan Paul.
That's just a testament to Logan Paul.
Locke, this is a what if.
Are you better than Logan Paul, Sultan? Or Keon?
Yeah, I am, actually.
No, you're not.
I would watch Logan Paul.
You wouldn't, I don't think you would get a clean shot. Any of us would get a clean shot off of
I would.
Floyd right now.
That.
Right now. At his
I would
age.
watch that.
You're not athletic. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're not athletic.
So you think you would hit Floyd with a clean shot right now?
Yes.
I would.
Yes.
No,
I
you
would
wouldn't.
demolish Body Floyd.
No, you wouldn't.
It wouldn't be
Oh,
fair.
how much?
I'd bet so much money.
You
on
wouldn't.
that.
I'm just saying.
I'd bet
I'm willing to fight Mike Tyson.
For sure,
He's
you
not.
wouldn't beat him. That's for sure.
He's not. He's not current day willing to fight Mike Tyson anyways. Like current day
Who?
Mike Tyson. Floyd. He's not willing to fight Mike Tyson
That's
current
not
day.
a logical fight.
It isn't because Floyd
You
would
gotta
lose.
make it make sense at least.
Floyd
bro.
would lose. That's why it's not
Come
logical
on.
to him. It's not
He
logical
wouldn't-
to him.
I mean, you gotta understand. Both sides have to agree on that. I don't
Yeah,
think both sides.
Mike
are
Tyson
agreeing on
would
that,
definitely
for one.
agree.
Okay, he would, but you know,
And Floyd would
realistically,
run away.
he doesn't want to do that.
Who?
Either of them, they're not thinking about it. It's not like a.
What?
Why would they do
Tyson
that?
hates him. He would definitely fight him. You know why? Because
Hey, then
Tyson's
why
not
aren't they
scared.
fighting right now? Because they don't want to do
Because Mayweather.
it. It's not on the top of their mind.
Mayweather.
How would they do
Mayweather. He's running. That's why.
If they were doing it for the money, obviously they would probably do it because they're like two legends.
Bro,
Why
Mike Tyson
not?
has more than enough money. Come on. Mike Tyson versus Mayweather?
That's not gonna happen.
That's
I
not
don't
gonna happen.
think-
You know why? Because Mayweather is scared.
No, because no side is offering, no side is thinking about it, doing it.
Matter of fact, here, let me see this. This nigga can't read, bro. Shut the hell up. This nigga
Doesn't
can't
matter.
even read. He can't
would
even
still beat
read.
you.
He can't even read. He can't read. I'm not
you know,
listening to a nigga
you know
who
Conor
can't
McGregor
read.
said that, right? And look what happened. He
Conor
lost.
McGregor's ass. That's why.
He would kill you. He would kill
He
you.
would not
in
kill
boxing,
me in no boxing.
MMA.
And maybe MMA, because I'm not versed in that, but boxing, hell no. Actually, MMA, yeah, because he can use his legs and stuff. I'm not good with legs.
MMA. And you think he wouldn't beat you if he was in boxing where he's known
No.
for striking?
No.
Okay.
He
You're
cannot beat me.
crazy.
Give me like 6 months of boxing experience, like
You would
training,
still get slept within
and
the fight,
I'm
for sure.
washing him. I'm washing him.
I guarantee you get put to sleep. His
You,
reach is
I'm gonna put him
I'm
to sleep. Then I'm gonna put
80%
you to
sure
sleep. Then I'm gonna
longer
put
than
Floyd
yours.
to sleep. Okay.
You wouldn't
My
put
dick
Floyd
is
to
longer than
sleep.
his.
You wouldn't put
Okay.
Floyd to sleep because you wouldn't be able to hit him, and you wouldn't
I
put Conor to
would.
sleep because
I'm fast enough.
He
I'm
would
faster
beat
than
you
you.
to. Hitting you.
No, he would not. He would
You're
not
gonna
beat
be
me.
halfway through throwing a punch, and you're gonna already be like.
I'm gonna be halfway through throwing a punch, and he's gonna be cowering in the corner, begging for his coach to throw in the towel
my
for him. Please,
Bro, look up-
please, don't let me fight him. Let me fight him.
Look up Floyd Mayweather's last 10 opponents. Actually, I'll just send you a screenshot. Never mind. Never mind. No names, my bollocks, bruv. You will get killed. There's no way you're beating Floyd Mayweather, Conor.
Bro, but do you remember Floyd Mayweather's fight against Tenshin Nasukawa?
The kickboxer? His exhibition?
You remember